guys, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, where we talk all things food. And today I have a little bit of a different video for you. I have some kitchen and dining room organization going on. I had decided, I've been talking about this, I've been talking to my husband about this for the past couple of years, and it's finally to the point that we're going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Our previous dinner dishes were red square plates, and it got to the point that all of them are chipped. They were heavy stoneware, and so a lot of them were chipped, and I really didn't want to buy a new set of dishes because I had been storing away in the other cabinets in my dining room my good china. Now, I absolutely love this china. I've had this china for years. We used to entertain on a quite often basis, so I have collected a whole plethora of this china. Now, this china has been discontinued a long time ago. This is the Mikasa Opus Black. It's got a purple calla lily on it. I have loved this china since I was like in my teenage years. Okay, so when I got married, it was my china that was on my registry. So, and over the years, I have collected quite a bit of it, especially when I found out that it was going, they were going to discontinue it. I went on to eBay and things like that and tried to order as much as I could afford at that point in time, because I loved it and I knew that I was going to continue using it. Well, after these last set of dishes, you know, I said, I'm not going to buy another set of dishes. I said, I want to use, my husband and I have been talking about it. I says, I just want to use my china as my everyday dishes. And so that is what we're going to do. So what I did is I pulled out all of my previous dishware. I got rid of all the stuff that was chipped. If there was anything that wasn't chipped, I put them in the donation boxes. And my son helped me, and we went over to our donation place and we donated a lot of it. So now my whole project is to try and get these items to fit into my cabinets here. Now, all of this china was in the same cabinets out in my dining room. It was in a corner cabinet and a big center cabinet. So it should fit in here, but the problem is it going to fit in a way that how I utilize it. You know, when we wasn't using it all the time, it didn't matter what dishes were in front, what dishes were in back, what dishes I couldn't reach. It didn't matter. Well, now it's going to matter since I'm going to be the one that has to grab these items. Now, already my first dilemma, my first problem is, okay, these are the plates. Now, they are standard china plates. I think they are, doesn't say what size they are, but I think they are like over 10 inches. I think they're like 10 and a quarter, 10 and 3/4, or something like that. So the problem is where I kept my dishes, where I easily grabbed them, was right here. But the problem is these dishes do not fit because there's this lip back here. So, I mean, you might not be able to tell from there, but the door does not close the whole way. See, I can fit my fingers under here, and I really don't want the door slamming onto my china. So that is not going to be an option. Now see, if that lip wasn't there, they would fit. But because of that lip, it doesn't. So what I'm gonna have to do is do what I did in my dining room, and these are going to have to go in this corner cabinet because it's a very, very deep cabinet. It just is going to take some time for me to get used to, because I've been used to for 15 years that my plates were here. So that shouldn't be a big deal, but that's as far as I got with figuring out where things are going to go. So we're going to find out how I can arrange things and whether it's going to work for me or whether things are going to have to be rearranged. They might be rearranged today, or I might use these things several times and then in a couple weeks realize that it's not working for me and I'm going to have to change things up a bit. So we'll see what happens. So in this video, that was a very long intro. So in this video, you're going to see me organizing this, but you're also going to see me now reorganizing in the dining room, because where I took this china from, I had all that open space. So I went ahead and moved things around in there too. So this video is not going to conclude all of the organization that I have to do, but I'm going to try and do it in steps. So I'm not like overwhelmed with doing a whole huge big project. I'm just trying to do one or two things at a time. And in this case, this was a big, huge project, but I couldn't do one without the other. So I had to get rid of this stuff in order to get that stuff. Then I had to run all of this china, through my dishwasher. And that took 4 loads to get all of this stuff cleaned out my shelves. And now I'm putting the stuff in here, putting the stuff in there. So this was a several day process for me. And after this, I'm going to take a little break before I move on to whatever the next project is going to be. But, okay, so I am going to speed this video along. The majority of this video, or probably the rest of this video, is going to be music. So hopefully that motivates you to maybe go ahead and get some things done in your house. All right, friends, I will see you at the end of the video for the closure of this video. And I'm going to get started putting this stuff away. Okay, so here is the finished product, at least as of now. We'll see if it changes. I have this lid here because there is another casserole dish that is currently in the dishwasher, and it will go there. So I have my salad bowl. There are 2 vegetable bowls inside of that. There is a lidded casserole. This is a soup tureen. There's a square platter, a rectangle platter, a quiche plate. There are some extra salad bowls up there. Here are the salad bowls. Here are cereal bowls. These are fruit bowls. These are the, I guess, soup and salad bowls, where you can use these for soup, whatever you want to use them for. And in here is where I have the rest. Up at the top, I have all of the coffee cups, because we rarely ever use those, but I don't want to get rid of them because they are for after dinner coffee with desserts. So if I do have, you know, a dinner party or something, they will be used. So I certainly don't want to get rid of them, but they're not everyday use. And I have a gravy boat and some other like creamer. And there are some sugar bowls up there as well. Then down on this shelf, I have 2 giant circle platters. Then we have our dessert plates, sandwich plates. And then down here we have all of our dinner plates. And here is butter dish that I will be using. And then in the back there are the little saucers that go underneath the coffee cups, but I do often use these as little dessert plates. So that's why I put them down here. Like yesterday, for example, we had brownies for dessert, and I served them on those little plates. So that's kind of why I want to keep them down here, even though they're saucers. They're perfect for little tiny, you know, desserts. So that is it for my china. And I do believe this I am going to donate because I've never ever used it in all the years that I've had it. If we serve people coffee, you know, we're making a coffee in the coffee pot. We pour it directly into the coffee cups. And yeah, so I've never used this. And another thing, it doesn't fit on any of my shelves. Even this big shelf right here does not fit. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and donate it. And so that's it. Oh, I just. All right, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a different video today with the organization and some restocking of the tea and herb shelf that I moved all those things around in. But because I've done all this moving around, that leaves additional spaces that I need to reorganize and so forth. But that'll be on another video. I am going to take a little break for a few days of this reorganizing and everything. It has wreaked havoc on my wrists and stuff, so I need a little break from that, and we'll get back to some of our normal things like, you know, my cooking videos and so forth, because even though I'm doing these things, my family still needs to be fed. So I will be still doing some, you know, either what's for dinner or cooking tutorial videos, or, you know, whatever it is I decide to do. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.